Welcome back, audience, to the second and last part of our episode with Mr. Vivek Kaushik. Last time, since we were talking about implementing strategic business plans, aligning with the goals of an organization to enhance the enterprise value, it must be a little difficult for the organization to implement. So, this leads me to my next question, which is what challenges do organizations or managers face while trying to implement the strategic business plan that align with the organizational goals? And it would be great if you could just explain this with a personal example from your experience in the corporate world.
Well, challenges are always there. So challenge is something which necessitates why managers are there. And when managers are there, we are managing limited resources and challenges to reach what we said about agreed targets. But if I were to, pick out one or two, because we may not have time to discuss these in great detail, one challenge usually is that you must communicate your strategic plan to all the stakeholders. And when I say stakeholders, it is both it involves both the management and also the operations team and people who are working in the organization at all levels. So each one must cascade down the objectives of what is to be done by each of the reporting managers, what their teams need to achieve or what they need to do. And there should be a clear communication that this is how their activity ties up with the broader function or delivery objectives, which are tying up with the organization's objectives, which are further tying into where the organization is moving year after year along the strategic time horizon. So that strategic plan has to have clarity from the day it is initiated. So that means if you are, every year you you have to review your strategic plan. So that's another part I will just come to. But you must communicate very clearly so that it is understood across levels and across the organization. So that's one particular challenge. And this is to be done and evaluated, periodically, so that in case there were any gaps, they need to be addressed on course or immediately. And the second challenge is it comes from the word that we need to review our strategic plan. It's very good that we developed a plan, we are implementing a plan, but the story doesn't end there. You need to evaluate how good is your implementation, or even how good was your planning, because now when you are in the real run situation, you are facing certain opportunities, certain challenges, or a very live example is sometimes you need to be aware that last year we've been facing this state of pandemic. So it has upset many planned activities into the execution phase. So one needs to be very fleet-footed, very sharp to remain grounded with what's the external factor challenges, what are the opportunities, and keep adapting your plan to that. So these two are very important challenges. And related to this, one must also, while communicating the strategic plan, we must also define the roles and empower those people with responsibility of enabling them to deliver on what their goals are. So empowering individuals working in the organization, that sometimes is a very important part. and could be a challenge, factor in being understood and implemented in the right perspective. So I think that's what I had to say on this. And coming back to, from my own experience, all I can tell you is that when Meta Life Sciences started, we are now about 1 year and a half old. And most of a month later after our setting up, we had the national lockdown. But we already had a field force on ground, so it was a bit challenging to manage the field force without having an activity, which it was a phase that we went through. So it did have a setback, but then we bounced back as soon as the situation of lockdown relaxed a little bit, and we were able to gain our numbers. So our first year performance was actually below our agreed number, but we see that now we are fast getting to the target which we had set out for us in the second year.
That is very informative, sir. Thank you. So this leads me to my last and final question, which is, how did your company get where it is today, and where are you planning to take it in the future? And what are the steps that you're planning to take for your business in the future?
Well, Armanjit, we are a very young company. We're just a year and a half old, as I just mentioned to you in my previous response. But where we are today is that we are all India-based branded generic company. We are selling therapy for oncology and critical care. And our first year has been, a very crucial year in terms of, in spite of the challenges, to establish our company in the minds of the consumer. Our consumers are patients who use our medicines, but largely these medicines are prescribed by doctors. So we have to be perceived by them as a quality product, which I think we've been able to do in spite of the challenges of the pandemic here. Going forward, our plan is to grow this business organically for 2.5 to 3 years, and then have certain opportunities where we can in-license more specialty products from overseas, given that India is also a market which allows in-licensing opportunities of quality products, so that we feel that we will be positioned very comfortably to receive such opportunities, because we already have a full-fledged sales organization and a sales team on ground for that. So basically that's what we are looking at. And once we achieve a critical mass over 5 years or so, we'll see what our options are at that point in time. But for the moment, good to be safe, good to be, following the COVID protocols. And that's what we need to do. Thank you.
That was a really good insight, sir. And this brings us to the end of the episode.
I have to say, those are some well-spent minutes for me, and I'm sure for everyone who has been listening to this podcast. Isn't that right, Armanjit?
Yes, I couldn't agree more, Mithali. Some well-spent minutes indeed.
Thank you, Mithali and Armanjit, for giving me this opportunity, and it was very nice to have interacted with you. All the best and be safe.
Thank you, sir, for such a wonderful session. Last but not the least, thank you for our amazing listeners. You have been such a great audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Vivek Kaushik in the conversation with us today. Stay tuned for the upcoming episodes.
This is Mithali Shahaburkar and Armanjit Singh signing off. Have a great day, everyone, and stay safe.